Y'all hooked up with a dwarf whose name I have written down somewhere. You hopped in a sleigh. You traveled north for some time. You scouted around. You found Svalsvald. You ended up fighting 2 animated suits of armor. I think you guys took a little bit of a beating on it. You're in the entrance chamber with 2 ice mephits that seem to be chilling. And now remind me, did we take a short rest at the end of last session, or did we just
did.
drop
it? No, we did.
Okay. So the short rest has been taken. And yeah, you guys are in the entrance chamber. Oh yes, and I remember the last thing that happened was chamber and on me. So I promised I would come back with a description of the chamber when we came back.
So describe the chamber.
Here, sit down to do that.
I should say, does anybody else have anything else they want to recap?
You have to sit down to do it? Is it a particularly moving chamber? Is
No,
it going
the
to upset
description of
us?
the chamber is on my laptop. I like to stand up and walk around when I DM.
Cool. So do I.
The heavy stone walls of this room dampen the cold and howl wind outside. An inscription in what looks like draconic ruins is carved into the east wall.
Right, can you do it? The last sentence?
An inscription in what looks like draconic ruins is carved into the east wall. And then you see the 2 doors. There's a door east and a door west.
I can't read that.
I speak a lot of things. I can't speak that.
Okay. Do we have 10 minutes?
What was the language?
Draconic.
I don't think I do that, no.
Do we have if you'd like, I can translate it, but it'll take 10 minutes.
I would argue that you guys are wrapping up your short rest, so sure.
Okay. So near the end of the short rest, I start casting comprehend languages as a ritual, and then after performing the ritual for 10 minutes for the next hour, I understand the literal meaning of any spoken language here. You can understand any written language you see, but you must be touching the surface of which the words are written. It takes about 1 minute to read 1 page of text. So Barnaby casts a spell, and he goes up to the wall, and he holds it, and he just kind of squints at the words.
It says, "Welcome to Salisvault. Visitors, please wait here for an escort. And in all caps, do not touch anything without permission."
Oh, wow.
Oh, too late for that.
Yeah, so I think that Barnaby says that out loud. He kind of turns to the rest of the party and kind of bobs his eyebrows like, huh?
Huh? Yeah. Oops.
So there are doors east and west. The door to the east looks slightly ajar.
Did the ice mephits react at all when I touched the wall?
No.
Okay. Do you guys want to go
Are they
east?
still watching me?
I'm going to guess.
Not watching you.
Okay. What were you going to guess, Coleman?
I'm going to guess no one's coming.
No,
Read us.
No, it doesn't sound like it. We've been sitting here for at least, what is it, short rest, an hour?
Yeah.
Yeah. Plus, I mean, the door was frozen shut.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah.
Well, do we go west?
Yeah, that's the
Go
one that's
west.
ajar, right?
No.
Yes. No?
Did I get it backwards when I was talking to you guys? I did. I got it backwards. West is ajar.
Cool. Let's go west.
Indeed.
Who opens the door?
Oh, the halfling.
No,
I'm joking.
sir.
I'm joking.
Please, I wouldn't rob you of the pleasure.
It should either be me or the rogue.
I'll do it. What am I doing?
Give me 1 second here. I just need to check one thing.
All right.
Well, Scratches, you've been dragooned into opening the door.
I'll open the door.
Okay. Yeah, you open the door to reveal.
Da-da-da.
If I remember how to use
A
this
new car.
Oh wow!
Oh, you're gonna be so
Treasure is
disappointed.
everything.
Oh, like that. Oh, it's nice. Oh, wow. What's that? That looks dirty.
That is stone tables lie in pieces on the floor of the east end of the room. Two stone chests stand against the west wall. A layer of fine sand coats the inside of the chest and the floor around them.
Hmm.
Obviously not natives.
Wait, are the chests open? Say?
Two open stone chests
Thank you.
stand
Sorry, I
against
didn't catch
the
the
west
open
wall.
part. Okay. And they have sand in them.
Yes,
Hmm.
and the floor around the chests.
Hmm.
Sand.
This whole area.
Well,
Sand.
what about what about the table, the broken pieces of table? Is it just the table or can you see other things scattered in
Uh,
the debris?
give me a investigation check.
What do you want?
In a sort.
Okay.
Give me a
All right,
demi-
help me out. I play too many of these stupid games. What is this?
D20 plus
Oh,
your
sorry.
investigation.
Okay, roll 1d20 plus investigation is +2. What? Are you kidding me? Seriously? 3?
Oh no!
You kind of
It's
see what I
that
described.
time of night. Anybody else want to try?
You kind of just see what I described.
So, doesn't seem to be much of anything. I think that Barnaby just kind of casually strolls through the room, and as he's walking past chests, he does kind of glance over to see if they truly are empty, besides the sand.
Well, I'd probably already be in the room since I opened the door. So you walk past me. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, if you guys move into the, there you go. Thank you.
Mhm.
Give me a perception check, Barnaby.
Oh, I'd love to. I'm fantastic at those, allegedly. How does a 19?
Oh wow. So you notice in the sand around the chests, two sets of dwarf-sized footprints.
Huh. I think actually, yeah. So he stops and he gets a little bit closer to investigate the footprints. And you said 2 sets?
Yes.
That's interesting.
You also notice two sets of boot prints by human-sized feet.
Going in
And
the same
those
direction. Sorry?
Well, no, actually, those sets you look at, and yeah, you rolled a 19. You rolled well enough. You deduced that was probably from the animated armor coming through.
Oh.
I'm glad you told us that.
Yeah, I think maybe even Barnaby, he goes back and he gets one of the boots and he puts it kind of imprint perfect. Okay, I'll just to make sure that that's ruled out.
Do you think our friend Ergon went? And
This
the
way?
gentleman outside with the sleigh left these prints here?
Good old Orvo.
Yeah,
Orvo, yeah.
Orville Redenbacher.
possible.
And maybe these chests are where all of these general knickknacks came from.
Oh, because yeah, he was saying they didn't make it past that armor, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, yeah. So this is about as far as they got because they got chased out by the animated armors, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Because Cam, the tracks just go up to the
First time
chest.
you'll put 2 and 2 together. Well done.
Calaman. It's Calaman, the mystery solving fighter.
Yeah, well, I found the clue.
Sorry, that was a cheat.
Fighter detective.
Oh, quick point of order, Coleman, is Kiara recording?
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because Craig didn't come on. We didn't say hello to Craig.
Oh, Craig's been malfunctioning, so we're stuck with
Craig's sick.
Mark. It's all being recorded for terrible posterity.
He's out for a little bit here.
Sorry?
Craig just needs to work on himself for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got some inward looking things to do.
Oh, so
Yeah.
do we press on or do we try the room to the east? I don't know.
I think we should try the room to the east.
I think we should press on.
Dee, do you want a tie break? I kind of picked west this time.
Yeah.
I would like to. Go west.
Okay.
What do we have in front of us here? Is it a doorwise?
Everybody moves into S2. Is that a thing that happens?
Yeah.
Okay.
Motherfucker.
Oh, yeah. So that's a good question. When did the ice methods move? Did they move when we all
They
went
moved
into
when
the
I
same room?
They moved.
They
They moved
followed the
when
last
D
person
moved.
in.
Okay. Interesting.
Hey, I would
No,
like
I
to.
don't like these things.
I would like to. I would like to try something. D, maybe could you move back into the other room?
Yeah. There.
Okay, so they're
They,
not following you. They're following us. Okay.
I want to say this guy moves to here where he can see. He's not particularly zeroed in, but you get the idea. Well, give me a Solomon. This was your idea. Give me a perception check.
I didn't know there'd be a follow-up. What was my perception? Ooh.
Well, you might ask a leading question.
Ooh, I have a nat 20 on my
Ooh.
perception.
Don't need to.
So you get the idea that the ice method is just keeping an eye on Dee to see if she tries the other door,
Okay.
but not
Yeah, Mike
particularly following.
I just wanted to determine if they were following her in particular or they were following all of us. And I think we have answered the question. So she doesn't have
Yeah,
you don't have a mark on you.
Okay, good.
They move and then they just settle into their corners and turn back and like show.
Barnaby looks to the rest of the group and says, tell me what happens if I do this. And he just leaves the dungeon.
How are we supposed to tell him that?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
then
I'll
I
be
assume
back.
he comes back.
Yeah, did they do
Yes.
anything?
So again, I'm gonna say this one this time moves down to here. To see if Barnaby is gonna look at this door maybe. But then yeah, when Barnaby goes out the exit, he doesn't they don't react.
Okay, so then Barnaby comes back in and says, okay, I think they seem to be more interested in us being 2 rooms away from one another. Well, D said west, right?
Yeah, I think Scratches should probably check the door before we just open it.
Okay, I'm happy to check the door.
Stand
What am I doing?
by 1 second. I want to know what's going to happen depending on what you check before I tell you what to do. I gotta see if there's actually anything going on.
Okay.
So yeah, give me a investigation check to check out the door. Are you looking for like traps or checking if it's locked or what are you doing?
I'm checking. I'm sort of opening tentatively. I'm checking for traps. Is the main
Okay.
thing. I don't want a booby-trapped door. So investigation.
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
Okay. I'm not rolling real high.
Mm-mm.
I'm in the wrong app. Or wrong screen, rather. What'd you roll?
10.
10. Nothing obvious. It looks like a pretty normal. You check the
Normal door is Dumbledore's cousin.
You
Sorry.
check to see if it's locked.
Okay.
You turn the knob and it does not appear to be locked.
All right, hang on a second. Okay, well, I guess, what do you think, guys? Should we go in?
Yeah.
Yes. Let's go west. Let's open it.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. What? D?
Yeah,
You think no? Oh, I thought you went no. Okay. Let's
that was
just open it.
Cam.
Well,
Oh,
that was just me figuring it out. Yeah, that was me mumbling. Sorry.
okay. Let's just open it.
Yeah, let me give you a description.
Oh, it was you. Okay.
Pieces of rusty plate armor are scattered about the rubble of this. An anvil built into the floor stands in front of a cold furnace to the west.
Oh, cool.
Across the room from the furnace, 2 humanoid feet stick out from a pile of rubble.
Oh my god.
Like,
Can you
like
think sort of where you said that was?
What's the room from the furnace? Down under this rubble. Oh, helps when I use the clicker tool.
Okay.
So this is the rubble that the feet are sticking up from.
Okay.
Okay. I am going to venture in. Oh boy. To here.
Okay, I will back you up. And I'll go over here.
I don't like the look of these things.
I'm sorry, I was on the wrong screen taking the things that you don't like the looks of.
Oh, the standing suits of armor in the corners.
Oh, you actually, those are on there, and I can't remove them. You killed those 2 suits of armor. You do see 2 pedestals there that the suits of armor would have been standing on.
Okay.
Do the feet from where I'm standing, I mean, do they look like they're attached to anything?
Give me a perception check.
Okay. $17.
17. They are pushing.
Oh my god, I run over. And I start digging them out because I'm afraid somebody's hurt.
Okay.
I'm a dumbass.
Okay.
And I'm right there.
It's going to take you a while to dig this person out.
I ask, are you alive?
You don't hear anything. You hear. Heck.
Oh.
Oh my god.
I can assist with the dig.
what do these feet look like?
Why don't you give me a perception check?
Oh, I'd love to. Next. How does a 14 sound?
14.
Yeah.
So they are in boots and pants. They look old, but old, used, beat up. Yeah, I think that's what you get with that.
I think that Barnaby says, everyone, stop. I don't think that person's alive.
What?
I think they've been dead a very long time, and they're able to move, so we should not try to help that thing.
But do the boots look ancient or do they just look worn?
Why don't you give me a perception check?
My 17 that I was giving.
Oh, well, you're investigating. You just look to see if you catch or something. You're looking very
okay.
close.
I'm an investigation perception.
Why don't you give me whichever one you want?
I mean, I guess if I'm looking that close, I can. 11.
11. There's kind of the same layer of there is on everything else, but beyond that, you can't really.
I agree with Barnaby. I say we leave them.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. But
'Cause I
Okay.
remember the dwarves telling us back in wherever we were that there were a lot of undead out here. And this could be Eiselcross. Yeah, how could I forget? I'm of the thinking that this could be an undead thing. And I don't fancy dealing with an undead thing.
Yeah.
If it's covered with this much dust as the rest of everything in here, it's been lying under here a long time. So I don't think any living thing could.
First guy, and I was gonna be like, no.
Here.
Katie's checking something real quick.
Yep.
I think if you wouldn't mind loading up a follow-up question, does it look like it's covered with so much debris that couldn't possibly get out on its own?
Give me a wisdom check.
All right.
Okay, I can't do it again. Sorry.
Got a 16 in.
16. With a 16, you think it's probably unlikely, but you're not a cleric or a thing going on people expert.
So what I would like to try is I will pull out my holy symbol and I will attempt to turn undead. So a creature has to be able to see or hear me.
Okay.
So I would speak my words.
Mm-hmm.
They have to make a wisdom saving throw of DC 13.
Mm-hmm.
If they are undead, and if they fail, they have to spend they have to try to escape from me or run away from me. It's a crapshoot, guys, but it might tell us a little bit more.
Yeah, I mean, if
No,
the
it's
zombies, if it starts freaking out,
I
then
have to give it away now because I'm going to have to roll.
I mean, you can lie and roll away.
It succeeds.
Okay, well, I'm not certain, guys, but
You
it did.
saw me roll. It's.
no, but
You could.
Okay.
It's fine. You guys, someone pokes it with their dagger and it doesn't bleed.
yeah.
How's that? Oh. Okay, so the stuff that I dug away, I just start covering up some more. I'm like burying it. Sorry, guys.
Coleman just tramps right over it.
This guy.
Back to the door down here.
D, why did you go?
Don't go down there.
I didn't mean to.
That's okay. I got you back.
I want to look around the room. Is there any cool, like, ancient, like, I mean, this looks like a forge or something. Mm-hmm. Is there any cool shit?
So hey, did the Ice Memphis move?
Check the room.
21.
In the room, no, everything pretty well trashed. Couldn't say what's under the rubble, but okay.
The Mephit's following us?
Yes, sorry.
No, you're fine. Oh boy. It seems like there could be a lot in this room, and yeah, I feel we should just press on.
Mm-hmm. I mean, let's face it. We're here to very specifically find a cure, and I don't think we would find anything useful in a bunch of rubble.
That dude under our feet here is not going to provide us with a cure.
The cure's in his pocket. So.
Okay. Do you want to check the door again? Scratches?
Yeah, I haven't been having much luck with it, but yeah, sure.
I could give it a go, but.
Well, I'll try one more time, and if I suck at this, then I give up.
I mean, Adderall is great all the time. Your best door opener.
There we go.
We're getting better at
it. Investigation check. So I guess what are you specifically? What are you?
I'm investigating traps and if there might be anything behind the door ready to kill us. I don't.
Okay, then I'm gonna say, give me an investigation check.
I just did 14.
Oh, I'm sorry, 14. Does not appear to be trapped. And
Okay.
give me a perception check to see if there's anything beyond the door.
Thank you. All right, roll 1d20. What is my perception? Let me take a look. Perception is +2 again.
Yeah.
21.
Sorry, I'm bouncing back and forth between screens and I didn't see your rolls.
21.
21.
21. You rolled a 19. Yeah, you definitely hear some shuffling around on the side of the door. Probably a couple 2-3 somethings.
Oh,
Okay, guys, there's something here.
Okay, do we press on this way or do we head east?
let's keep going.
Everybody ready for a fight? I mean, we don't know that it'll be a fight, but it's likely.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, let's
So
do
if
it.
you guys are getting ready for a fight, why don't you guys?
Why don't we what?
So you think you're getting ready for a fight on the other side of the
Yes.
door? You want to be when the door opens.
Oh, okay. Me and Scratch is right where we are.
Mhm.
So that I can see over his shoulders, I step on the mound of dead person that I covered up.
Okay.
I want to be able to see over Coleman's shoulders. I'm sure.
That works. And then,
Okay.
and then you
like
guys.
the
I
fellow
open it.
first, making me go first.
I would like to ready a sacred flame.
You ready a sacred flame? And
Yeah, yep.
If
I
I
have
see
pulled-
something that looks
I have
mean,
pulled my rapier.
Okay.
My long sword is ready too. So let's just go.
Who opens the door?
I do.
Scratches.
Okay.
Okay.
You open the door to reveal a hurler with some Zermbers.
Zerber.
Oh, I see one. Sacred flame.
Let's get initiative, and then I'll give you a prize, or I'll let you do that at the top of it. Let's get initiative first. So yeah, everybody give me initiative.
Oops, I forgot an initiative. Darn it.
I'll get you in just a second here.
It
Jen.
should be at the top. You just roll your d20, and it should be at the top of your character sheet. By your armor.
Yeah, you're right. No, I remember now. You got it.
Oh wow, 13.
Yeah.
2,
Gonna get
You should be
four,
able to fill them
for
in.
me.
Oh,
8.
Have everybody.
where? Oh, you're in a difficult spot for me to see.
Oh come on.
Oh,
Why does it
You know-
do that?
Cam. I meant to ask if some kind of token for Errol because I think I am going to actually have him used in combat if that's okay.
Yeah, give me a second. I'll dig up a token for you.
Appreciate it. Sorry, I meant to ask about it before we got going, but completely slipped my mind.
I'll have you find me art.
Yeah, I'll do.
Oh man, is he going to be a manta ray?
That's a
Yes.
manta ray, isn't it?
Hooray!
Excellent.
And we'll shrink him down. Oh, like alt. Yeah. And
He's so cute.
Well, looks like D's going first. Handily enough.
Controlled by Cam and you should have control over him.
Yes.
And remind me what it says about when they go on their own initiative.
Yes, he's got his own initiative roll that he needs to roll.
Okay.
Which I will do so over here. Oh, that's fine. We have the same initiative score, so I can just roll my initiative twice. So you see the second one. He got a 13. So 13. Excellent. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Give me a second to get zombies opened up here. Oh. Well, Column, don't worry too much. Okay, D, so you get a Sacred Flame is in range that you want to, and that's your turn.
At first one. Yeah, so
Okay.
yep, Dex save DC 13.
Oh, you know, these are awfully spry zombies here.
I know.
That's a fail.
Alright. They take 1 point of radiant damage.
Oh boy.
Your turn.
And now it's my turn again.
Yeah, you send out this radiant beam, and it kind of just digs off his forehead, but it makes him shake his head a little bit.
Okay. So, I crack my knuckles, I'll do it again. Same thing.
Okay. That was a DC 13.
Yep.
Succeeds on that one.
Lame. I don't like looking at my hands. What the fuck? That's my turn.
Okay, so yeah, it's Errol's turn. Give him a command, or
I just command him to go on my shoulder.
okay.
So now he's on my shoulder.
Colin, it's your turn.
Okay, Coleman charges right in, sword drawn, and goes straight for the head.
Okay, give me an attack roll.
All right. Oh, jeez. That is a 15.
That hits.
Okay, and then I have a 1d8.
Zombies are not known for being well armored.
And then I have a 8 damage.
8 damage. Okay, cool. Yeah, you go for the head. You end up catching the shoulder. You take a, but yeah, you don't manage the decapitation that you were going for.
Well, that's
Barnaby.
unacceptable. Hold on. I have second
Sorry,
wind.
sorry.
I have second wind.
Okay.
No, or I can do my action surge. So I'm gonna do it again.
Okay. Same attack.
Yep.
Okay.
Gonna go for it. Swing at the head again. That is again another 15.
Hits.
And what do we got? Oh, 8 and 3. That is 11.
So yeah, this time you connect with the head, and you get a good chop into the neck, but you get hung up on. You don't manage to quite get through the spine.
All right, I just
So
kick him off.
It's still up, but man, it does not have much.
Yeah,
Blow.
I just put my foot up against his chest and dislodge my sword out of his neck.
Perfect. Yeah, and he's awfully woozy in front of you. He's seeing skeleton birds and skeleton stars go around his head. Okay, sorry. So now Barnaby.
Did you just
Yeah.
call him Barbie?
Barnaby. Sorry.
I'm a
I know,
Barbie
but
girl.
it sounded like Barbie, which is kind of funny. But oh well.
No, it's good. I think that the zombie that Coleman has been tangoing with, I would like him. I'm going to cast Toll the Dead, so I'd like him to be safe.
Toll the Dead.
And it's going to be a DC 13.
I'm sorry, DC 13.
Wisdom save.
They're awfully smart or wise zombies, I guess. I think that's a fail. Yep, that's a fail.
Okay, so he's going to take... Oh, so this is going to be interesting. He's going to take 2 necrotic damage. Does that seem to do anything?
I don't think it says there.
I'd actually be very surprised if they did have any kind of resistance.
They are not.
He stitches back together for 2.
Yeah, they are not immune to necrotic damage.
Okay, yeah.
But so how much damage was that?
Just 2. 1, 2.
So that's 7. He succeeds his con save,
Hey.
and he's still on his feet.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah, zombies are. They've got a nice little mechanic that keeps them up
If
for a long
anything,
time.
he looks worse than he did after. But he's still on his feet.
Yeah. All right. Yeah,
Okay,
that's gonna be my turn. Nothing more to it.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna acrobatic flip on over to here. Take on the second one.
Okay.
Run in and I'm gonna run in with my rapier. You broke
Are
up.
you going to use your
Rapier. I'm gonna try
hold on. So you move past this guy.
Yep.
He'd have an opportunity to take a swipe at you. Are you going to use to get past him?
Yeah, I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna try to get past him. I want to get past him.
Disengage.
Disengage. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you can use your disengage to get past him. Okay. So that uses up your
Bonus action.
bonus action, but your
Reaction.
what do you call it?
But I can still attack this zombie.
Yes, you can attack. Give me an attack with your rapier. I'm sorry.
Okay. Here we go. Roll. What? Combat. God damn it.
Call it.
So 1d8 plus 6.
Any action? Any action?
To hit
No.
is yes. To hit is a
It's
it
1d20 per your hit.
It's a d20 plus whatever your rapier is.
Yeah, I got it. Sorry, it's just so many dice games. It's kind of hard to
Oh,
tell.
I gotcha.
13.
13 hits, and then it's 1d8 plus whatever your damage is. Damage.
Thank you. 1d8 plus. Sorry, I gotta look at my damage here. Here is 4. Oh, I'm sorry. I guess it didn't do the roll thing. 1d8 plus 4. 9.
9 damage. Okay.
9.
And that will be your turn, probably, huh?
I think that's it. Yeah, because I already used
Okay.
my bonus disengage.
Well, so when you disengage for the entire. So you could still move without provoking an attack of opportunity from that guy if you have any left.
No, I think I'll wait here. I'm gonna keep attacking him in my next
Okay,
round.
cool. It is their turn now. So the one in front of Colliman is going to attack. Guess who? Colliman.
That doesn't make any narrative sense.
Your mom doesn't make any narrative sense.
Oh.
My mom just died. How dare you?
I was talking to my husband. How dare you?
I'm joking.
Everyone's mean.
Oh, I know. I'm sorry, honey.
All right.
You
Your
should
mom
have
passed
answered that.
away,
Colin, you
didn't
should have
she?
answered that. You should have said
Colin,
that's
did your
all
mother
right.
die? Colin, did your mom actually die?
Oh yeah, of course. Oh, you don't understand my biting humor yet. Okay.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Oh, no.
Okay, so he's
All
going
right.
to
I'll soldier through the rest of this. Come on, let's go.
That's a 6 to hit. I don't think that hits. Okay, the one in front
Actually,
of you.
the worst thing that happened this year, Katie. So let's
The
just
one
keep
in
moving.
front of you, Scratches. Also misses. The guy in the back here. He
Their move rate's
gonna
got
go there and attack you again.
Oh.
That one's gonna attack you, Jenny. And does a 19 hit?
Okay.
Look at your AC.
AC. Okay. AC is 15. So yeah.
Okay, so that does hit.
Yeah.
And he does. Where's the right dice? 2 damage.
That's not too bad. Just by the
We're
scratch.
back to the top. D, it's your go.
I got 2 of them hassling me. Somebody want to help?
What the fuck are the methods doing?
They're chilling where they are for now.
Okay. I'm gonna Sacred Flame the one in front of Coleman.
Okay.
13.
Rolled a nat 20.
I'm going to sit down on the dead body and pout a turn
Okay.
for the rest of, or for my movement.
Errol.
With a quick whispered command from Barnaby, Errol flies out to here and uses his action to help Coleman's next attack.
Okay.
He's gonna just kind of beat his wings in the zombie's face, just like really get up in there.
Coleman.
Okay.
Please save my bird.
Oh, that is a 21. 16 plus 5.
Go ahead and roll with advantage. Make sure you.
Okay, I have advantage. Oh, 18 plus 5. That's 23.
Okay, it hits a hit, but go ahead and roll damage for him.
That is... Oh, shit. I thought that was a 7, but it's a 1. That is 4.
4 points of damage. Okay, his head rolls back, and
You're on negative.
oh, good.
Sorry. I just got it.
That's really weird,
Yeah.
but okay. So that's a 9. His head rolls back. And he wavers for a minute, and then he drops.
Finally. God. Yikes, these things are tough.
They're easy to hit, and they don't hit back terribly hard. But yeah, they don't necessarily go down all.
All right, then I guess I will move here.
Okay. Then Barnaby, it's your turn.
Thanks, bird.
Thanks a lot, bird. Crap, we have 2 birds now.
Oh, shit. We have a bird in another campaign.
No, I was talking about you. Stupid
No
bird.
problem,
Oh, I'm
bird.
D.
Fuck. Have either of the zombies taken any kind of damage?
The one in front of Scratches has.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, this one is.
Barnaby is going to move back up so that he's able to protect
Errol?
Thank you. God damn. Errol again. There we go. And yeah, he's just going to cast Toll the Dead on the zombie in front of Scratches. Zombie
That was a wisdom save 13.
Sir. So actually, I think D, your saves are 13 too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
a
nice.
fail.
That's cool. He's going to take a D12 of necrotic damage. Are you okay? God, it's a 7. He takes 7 necrotic damage.
Okay. He is definitely. And is that your turn?
Yep, I have nothing else interesting to do.
Cool. Scratches.
Okay, here we
The
go.
one to the south of you is looking awfully squishy.
Which one is looking squishy?
The one in front
The
of
one
you.
below you.
Okay, let's slice him up
Okay.
with my rapier.
Okay. Remember, that's a 1d20 plus something ridiculously high.
6. 19. Boom.
That hit.
That hit. So see what.
And then 1d8 plus.
Yeah, 1d8 plus 4. 8.
That does the job.
All right.
Yes.
Oh, wait, you have to do a save. I'm sorry.
What?
So 8 5 is 13. Oh. So yeah, his eyes roll back, and then he pops back up.
Ah!
Oh,
Ah!
fucking whack-a-moles, these things.
You can't do a whole lot, but they keep making that save. Now it's their turn. This one that just took a swing, or you just took a swing at, Jenny, is
Yep.
with a... Man, they're rolling good against you. That's a 21 to hit, and for... That's a little bit better. 5 damage.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
This one here is coming after you, Coleman,
Okay.
with a... Well, that's better. 21
Yeah, hits.
for... Oh, wow. Max damage, 7.
Son of a bitch. He will be paying for this. If it's a he. I'm in.
When everybody else moved into the room, did the methods move? Or into the hallway? Did they move?
No.
Okay. What I would like to try to do is I'm going to use my movement to stand up because I was sitting on that dead body.
Mhm.
I'm assuming it was like muffled, making noises at me the whole time. And I would like to see if I can very quickly run into here and slam the door behind me so the methods don't follow me.
Interesting.
Give me a dex check.
Dex check. Great. You're very heavily armored.
Or athletics or acrobatics, if either of those for you.
No, athletics is -3. Dex is just fine. 17.
Yeah, you get it done.
Okay. Does the door
Oh,
like into the hallway or into the room?
Into the hallway.
Okay, okay, then I would just put my body up against it to see if they try to come after me. That's all. And I from there, if you would allow me an action, I'll try to sacred flame something. But if that takes my turn, I'm okay with that being my turn.
Sacred flame.
Okay. And I will go after this one.
Okay.
13.
Succeeds.
Okay, I'm just gonna sit there and hold the door.
Yeah, succeeds.
That's fine.
okay. That thing's got to go down.
Errol.
Yes.
Barnaby, what's your Barnaby dude?
Yeah, I think that he's gonna take the dodge action this turn. Next.
Okay. Coleman?
Okay. I'm just gonna take a swing at that one. It's what
One
I
in front
do.
of you? Okay.
Oh shit, that's not good. 13. Although that does hit, does it?
Yep.
13.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Good. And then, that's better. 7 and 5 is, or 7 and 3, 10. 10 damage.
Okay. That's pretty good. And that's your turn?
Yeah.
Barnaby.
Yep, I'm going to attack this one with Toll the Dead. He needs to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Succeeds.
Okay. And that's my turn. Next.
Scratches.
All right, I'm gonna get this zombie in front of me, and I'm gonna go for the head because he needs to stay down.
Okay.
Here we go.
Which other pepper the next?
22.
Oof.
22?
Yep.
Okay, that hits.
I hope so. I would hope so. 8. Come on.
That's gotta
8
put it down.
Okay.
Oh, great.
There, he fails that one. He stays down.
Yes! Finally!
These suckers get a save roll every time.
Every time they die, they get to save
Wow.
Um,
All right.
against how much damage you did.
Yep.
Okay, he's going to attack you
Okay.
with a 20 non-natural
Yep. That hits.
for 6 bludgeoning damage.
6. Shit. Okay.
I'm rolling really high against you. D, your turn.
Okay. How bad, like, are any of my people super fucked up right now?
What kind of shape are you in, Scratches?
I'm not bad. I got 8 out of 15. I got 8 hit points out of 15.
I have 5 out of 18.
Oh,
Okay, Coleman's in rough shape. I didn't realize that.
can I move past Barnaby? Oh, yeah,
I do
I'm going to...
I do have a. I'm not sure how this works. I have a bonus action of second wind.
Save that.
Yeah.
Fine. I'm gonna again, in keeping with my trend of stepping on dead bodies, I'm gonna step on that zombie,
Okay.
and I'm gonna reach up and like touch like you between your shoulder blades, and I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds.
Okay.
If I can find myself, that is going to be 1d8 plus 3. 5 points of healing.
Will do. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Errol.
It takes the dodge action.
Thank you. Coleman.
Okay. You know what I'm doing. 17 plus 5, that's 22. That's totally going to hit. And then we are going to get 6 plus 3. That is 9 slashing damage.
Very good. Still on its feet, but wobbly. Yeah, that one takes another good. Pretty proficient with that. Barnaby. He's pretty beat up.
Yeah, he's pretty beat up. Would Scratch? I can't remember. Are we doing flanking rules in this edition or in this game?
Yeah.
We are. Okay, cool. So that helps a lot. I'm going to cast Toll the Dead on the zombie. He needs to make a throw.
Fail.
Excellent. He takes 3 necrotic damage.
Okay.
My turn.
So that's. So that does it.
That should do it.
Wow.
He finally rolled bad on one of their saves.
That's good. Good fish.
Oh, look at all these doors. Look at all these lovely doors.
Let me read to you a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you
Yeah.
can say hon.
Read.
Uh, 3 well-preserved human zombies in tattered ruins. I don't have much of a description.
Okay, so I have 2 questions.
Yeah.
First of all, if we pause for a few seconds, does anybody follow us into?
No.
Okay. And then the humans, zombies, do they have much by way of clothing on them?
No, these guys are in tatters.
Ah, damn! I want to learn. Okay. I would just say to write. Those things didn't follow us because they slammed the door behind us. I would like to leave that door shut and see if they don't follow us anymore. Thank you.
I agree.
Yep.
All right.
Third.
Which door do you guys want to check out first?
West.
I'm standing right there. Do I hear anything?
Give me a perception check. And let me scroll to that room.
It's fine. I'm finding my modifier. Ooh, 9. My poor roll of the night.
Nope, you don't find anything.
Okay. I will step out of the way so that more accomplished folk can examine the door if they would like. Okay, I didn't hear anything.
Okay.
Scratches, do you want to check out the door or do you want one of us to do it?
You know what? I've been doing okay so far, except for the zombies. I guess we'll.
Oh, we knew they were there.
I'm over
Okay.
here, so I mean, I could go over and check the door. It's not a big deal. Here we go.
Yeah, have at it.
Here I am to check
I'm
the
gonna get
door.
these zombies just out of the way, just so they're
Thank
not
you.
cluttering our.
All right.
Okay.
So what? Am I doing an investigation or perception?
What are you trying to do?
I want to hear what's. Dee, did you already hear what was behind the door?
Oh, there's nothing behind that door. I heard nothing.
Okay. But was your roll bad?
I heard
Yes.
nothing. No, guys, that's not how. I don't know. Dee doesn't know that she rolled bad.
Yes,
Okay.
that's right.
All right. Well, I would like to. I'd like to do a perception roll to see if I can sense anything or hear anything.
Do that.
Does that work for you?
Yep.
That's a lousy roll too.
I told you I didn't hear anything.
Nothing.
Okay. Do we just open the door?
Just open the door.
Okay.
I'll open the door.
What the?
Let me read you the description here.
Ooh.
Broken blades, cracked hammers, frost-rotted spears, and other ruined weapons are spread out across the floor, fallen from the empty iron weapon racks that line the wall.
I would like to go in and see if there's anything that is unbroken and usable.
Okay, Colin, did you step into the...
I did.
Everybody roll for initiative!
Hey, I love rolling for initiative.
10. I put it in myself.
Repopulate yourself if you can, while I try to remember how the hell this game is played.
18. I can put it in myself, I think.
Ooh, neat.
Otherwise, I'll get you.
There you go. I got you. 18.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy. Oh no. Oh no.
So yeah, some swords pop up out of the
Neat.
debris and start
It's a
swirling around.
These like phantom swords. Awesome.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Let me get their initiative.
It's just you and me.
Nice.
Just you and me in here.
Oh man, they rolled max initiative.
Oh,
Oh my
Shit.
Which is,
did they?
Can we get out of here?
Max initiative is.
I have as well.
I assume we cannot get out of here until after one round of combat.
You can move on your turn.
I think I'm first, aren't I? No,
One sec.
no, Barnaby is. I think.
Oh my God, that's their initiative.
Yeah.
That's what happens when they roll a nat 20 on it.
I don't really know what you mean by that, because I maybe I'm not looking at the same thing you're looking
That
at.
means that their dex is real slow.
Oh, okay.
Why?
That
Really?
seems weird.
It does seem very weird.
Yeah, I can't do that. That's a little too meta. Okay.
Oh yeah. Well, we'll ignore that. Yeah, Barnaby, your turn.
Okay, excellent. So I see like animated swords start rising from the rubble pile, right?
Yeah, they are kind of all spinning around in slow circles a little bit.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Magic Missile, and I'm going to send all 3 of my darts at this one right here.
Okay. Those automatically hit.
Yep. Oh my god. Roll it 3 times. So the first one is 3 damage. Second one is 4 damage. Ooh. Third one is 5 damage for a total of 12 points of damage.
Okay.
Look at that baby wizard spell. Someday that's going to be a lot more annoying.
Stretches. It's your turn.
I don't know. Coleman, do we want to fight these things, or do we want to get the hell out of here?
I would rather get that.
Let's get out of here. I'm gonna try to get out of here.
Except the problem is they're gonna go before I do. So I'm gonna have all 5 of these on me. So, oh God, I wish I hadn't walked into this room.
I'm leaving.
Okay, thanks.
Are you just leaving like that?
Yep.
And this one's going to take an attack of opportunity against?
What's that?
The one by me took an attack of opportunity on you.
Oh, okay. So what does that mean?
That means you're getting attacked.
So I gotta fight him anyway.
Well, he's going to take a swing at you.
All right. Well, I guess I'll fight him then.
No, you don't need to. You can still leave the room.
And
Okay.
he misses.
All right. Well, then,
Okay.
okay, fine. We're gone.
Okay.
Bye, Coleman.
This guy is going to attack you. Why do I do that? Give me 1 second here, guys. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
With a... He misses.
Phew. Run. Get out of there.
This guy is going to come up and attack you.
No!
He misses. This guy's going to come here and attack you.
No.
He misses.
This is some Lord of the Rings bullshit right here.
He's going to come here and attack you.
This is some Sean Bean nonsense here.
And he misses.
Wow.
This guy just gets up to here. Coleman, it's your turn.
Run.
No, if I run, there's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 attacks of opportunity on me.
If you
3 because this one already used opportunity.
This round.
But if you use your action to disengage, you can get away without an attack opportunity. But you can't do anything else.
Okay, I will do that. I will disengage and get the hell out of there.
Let's slam that door shut.
Oh yeah, and slam that door behind me if possible.
There is a flying sword in the right now. I would need a. Give me a strength check.
For me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That is 22.
Damn.
Oh, good.
Actually,
I'm a
shouldn't
big
let
boy.
me-
Yeah.
Boy, strong.
No, that's fine. Okay, you get the door
Big
closed.
All right.
Okay, that was a mistake. Let's
And I'm
not do
like,
that
oh my
anymore.
god, that's so cool! Right as the door slams shut. Oh dear.
Okay. Well, we can just remember that this is the room with the swords in it. Coleman, you okay?
I'm fine. I'm a little chagrined at the cat.
I would what's the door made out of? Is it stone or wood or
Sorry, dude, you're stronger than me, and I only had 8 hit points left.
Doors and walls. Saul's Vault's heavy doors are made of black stone, and its walls are made of blue stone.
Oh, okay, so I'm assuming it wouldn't stick on stone, right?
I mean, I think you could probably. I don't see why not.
I would just mark quick with what I've got in my pack and just say bad swords.
Okay.
That way if anybody else comes in here, they know.
Oh, I like that.
Thanks.
Someone
Okay.
goes, a rehearsal space for a really cool band.
Yeah.
Okay. What about this door here?
Which one?
We're gonna,
This
we're gonna
place
open
this place
it.
sucks. Let's check this door here.
Which one? I'm not seeing your ping.
Oh, the one I'm right by.
Okay, that one. Is that the one you guys want to check?
Yeah.
Yes.
Let me see what I can find out about that door quick.
We all want to line up.
Oh, believe me, I'm lined up right now.
A large red X is painted. Violent banging and the sound of heavy objects.
I want to go in there.
Okay, I'm not catching all of this, but you said a large red X is on the door and there's violent banging.
Yes.
Okay, so
You got all of it.
We go down here because we leave that goddamn door alone. Oh,
Something's tripped me off here a little bit. I'm gonna listen and see if I'm able to like tell anything about the banging. Like, is it a little arrhythmic? Is it like too perfectly the exact same banging sound happening over and over again?
Perception check.
Okay. Can I make an argument on why I think this should be an investigation check instead?
Or you could just make an investigation check.
Yeah. Well, it's not going to be very good anyway. So I got an 8.
It's a lot of banging.
Cool. We probably should go to this door,
And the
gang.
sound of heavy objects being tossed.
Oh.
yeah, I'm not going in there.
Now I'm kind of curious, though.
Yeah,
Like, what
screw
are these
your
people-
curiosity. we just had like 5 frickin' floating swords, and now, yeah, I guess this big red X is kind of maybe it's a bit too obvious, but I'm not liking the sound of it. I say we go down here first. I don't know. You two are the boss. You two are the bosses. You two short ones are the smart ones.
Oh, Dee, what do you think?
Well, I think that it does sound awfully parallel. If we don't find this cure or anywhere else, then we have to come back.
I mean, we do have to look everywhere. What if I just peek my head in? If I just...
Yeah.
just gonna-
Okay.
Hey,
Fine. Peek your head in.
So, yeah, I think that part of me is going to open the door a little bit to peek in. Can I try to
door
open
is
the door?
locked.
Oh, it's
locked.
locked.
Of course.
Oh, we need a rogue then.
Yeah, so Barnaby tries the door. He kind of looks over at Scratches and says, "Hey, you want to try to unlock this door?"
Can I check it? Can I check if it traps? I'm not the greatest at it, but can I check the door for traps?
You may. Give me
Okay.
an
Investigation.
Yep.
That is an 18.
The door does not appear to be trapped.
Okay. You may proceed, Mr. Cat.
All right, I shall proceed into the room.
No, don't go
No.
into the goddamn room.
Oh no, sorry. Wait a minute. You want me to investigate? I thought you were taking care of that, Mr. Big Man. So okay, fine.
The door is locked. They want you to unlock the door.
I will. So I didn't catch that part. I will pick the door. I will pick the door with my
So,
thieves' tools.
Yes. I was checking it for traps because, unlike you, I was looking out for your ass.
Oh boy, this is going to be a weird.
Plus your
weird adventure, guys. Okay. Since I'm using my thieves' tools, what role is this for? What kind of role am I doing?
Dex check plus your proficiency bonus, which is 2.
Okay, a dex check. Plus proficiency, that'd be +8 because my dex is +6.
Yep.
All right. If
So
I
D20.
I think your dexterity might just be +3. What's your score?
dexterity is 18.
Yeah.
Plus 3.
So what
You got it.
But if it was my proficiency, which is 2, and then my dexterity, which is +6.
Cool.
Well, I'm looking on my proficiency. Sorry, that's what my saving.
Yeah,
throw.
I think.
Wait, that's a saving throw.
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
Okay, so it's my actual dexterity, which is +4.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right, thank you.
Yeah.
The +6. Okay. 12. What is wrong here?
12. A 12 does not pick the lock.
Shit.
Oh, can she try again?
Yeah, she can try again.
I will say I'm gonna put a hand on her shoulder and I'm gonna cast guidance. So if you try again, you can add an additional D4 to that.
So roll 1d10 plus 1d4.
1d20 plus 1d4.
Sorry,
plus 6.
+6. Yeah, I meant 1d20. 18.
Yeah, that's more than pepper.
That does it. The door is unlocked.
Thanks, Steve.
Okay, now Barnaby can do his little peek his head in.
Can we comically have the two short, squishy people both stick their heads in?
Show me how you're approaching the door. I can move you. Maybe.
I'm probably just a tiny bit taller than Barnaby. So I'd like to do the thing where I just sort of peek my head in right above his head.
Okay.
Like kids do.
Okay. Scratches, where are you standing?
I am standing right where I am. But
Okay, I believe you're standing on top of Barnaby.
I was picking the lock. I was picking the lock.
Okay, so when the door opens, where do you want to be standing?
Right where I am right now.
Okay, Barnaby, are you?
Barnaby?
No, I'll move back here. Here you go.
Okay.
I'm there.
Okay, so I'm going to open the door very slowly, as almost imperceptibly, and I'm actively listening to the banging sounds to see if whatever is causing it is going to notice the door being open. And as that's happening, I'm going to try to get as much of a peek into the room as possible through the door slit.
I'm right there.
Come on, show us the horrible.
Child, you're starting in my.
Uh-oh.
You know what, Barnaby?
Mm-hmm.
Give me just a straight dex roll.
Oh,
I'd love to. I'm going to use one of my my portent dice be 17, so that the result is a 19. You asked for a dexterity, right?
Okay, that's enough. You managed to get your head peeked around the corner without being noticed. So I will reveal an area for that area. Will look like.
Yep.
It opened up the endless void, y'all. It's consuming us.
Nope.
Shit, what is that?
Nope. That's like some big, huge, giant genie-looking motherfucker. I'm not going in there.
That's what you're gonna do, Barnaby.
What is
Say
it?
what?
You have 6 seconds. You have 1 round. What are you doing?
I am going to try to identify what the hell that thing is.
You are going to use your entire turn to identify.
Yeah, and then when that's done, I'm going to slam the door shut.
Okay.
Quietly.
Give me a what kind of check you want? What it is?
Wait. Did it notice me?
I mean, it's kind of throwing a tantrum. It's hard to tell if it's noticed you or not.
Okay. Yeah, I'd like to just. What is this thing? Can you describe it for me?
Stand by.
Is it like a? Just looking at the miniature there. Is it a flesh golem?
It is a. It looks kind of beat up.
Oh, cool.
A what now?
It looks kind of beat up already. But yes,
But it's in like.
It's in wounded.
Right, but what exactly? What am I actually seeing? Is it like a? Is it like just?
Seeing a wounded flesh golem.
Okay, thank you. Sorry, I think you cut out for the confirmation on what it was.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. So I'm looking at like just stitched together like body parts that looks like it's a little hurt, and it's just rampaging around this room.
Can he perceive anything else in the room?
Yeah, is it like it's just an empty room?
You're asking for an awful lot off a quick look.
I'm right there. Do you want to see any of this?
Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm just lost in balls. Let me find that room again. I had to scroll away. What is that?
Like, to keep it simple, is it a completely empty room, or are there things in it? But maybe I didn't see
I
exactly.
checked that even. It's a debris field. It smashed all the objects. It's only bits of clay and iron and stone. Nothing looks like it's of any worth.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Can
So
we move on?
yeah, I immediately close the door and just say, "Yeah, that's going to be a no too."
Okay.
I take out my ink and on the red X, I write Cranky McCranky Pants.
That happens.
Well,
Yes,
tell me.
In the end. That way people think it's more serious than it is because it sounds super consonant heavy and nasty.
Up here? Okay.
Okay, where are we going? Where to, folks?
Down the hall.
West or east?
West seems to be working out for us so far.
Yeah.
Well, except
I mean,
for that
that's.
Okay.
Let me see.
I'll check the door for traps.
Go
None
ahead.
of these doors appear to be trapped. Let's investigate. Oh, that's bad. That's a 7. I perceive nothing.
Yeah.
It seems fine.
I can perceive. I will try to you checked for traps, so I want to hear if there's anything behind the door.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Got it. 18.
18. You hear some stuff going on behind the door. You can't really though.
Can't tell what it is.
It's not like something moving around, but not like trashing like they. Sounds
Okay,
like something just going about its business.
Let's try this door then.
Okay, sure. Are we
You
opening the
guys
door?
think you're gonna get
You know,
through all of this fight
I'd
somehow?
like a at this hour. I'd like a room that's maybe got nothing living in it for now. I don't know. I'll defer to the group. I'll defer to the party. We can either go
We're gonna have
try
to
this.
check everything. Yeah.
We're gonna have to check every room.
Yep.
You're gonna have to check something.
Isn't there a room with like a nice cozy bed? We can all have. a
That's
good
what I
night's sleep?
mean. Like this one.
Yeah, I mean,
He opens the door.
Which one?
The one where we heard something going about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck it. Okay.
So D's down here opening a door.
Yeah, I'm
I
opening the
open
door.
the door, but I do not enter the room.
No, D said she was opening the door.
Oh, D's opening the door. Okay.
I was being impatient. I apologize. No, I don't. I was impatient.
no. Once again, the void takes us.
Oh my god.
Oh, did I? That is so weird.
It's
Real areas.
open sesame. Oh,
There we go.
hey,
Oh, neat.
Look at that thing.
that's a
No,
good friend.
it's not neat.
All right. What do I see?
6 long stone tables set with steel and glass laboratory equipment, whose walls are lined,
Excellent.
holding all manners of strange knickknacks and. An armed humanoid with white skin and red eyes moves from table to table, adjusting bubbling mixtures and carefully adding reagents.
Oh, honey.
God, no.
Yeah. In there. There's to be found. Does the creature see us?
This like
Does the creature see us?
There-
Oh, I'm sorry. I couldn't see you.
Well, D, you're the friendly one. You want to say hi to it?
I'm waiting for the DM to finish reading.
I think Bjorn kind of captures
So-
my feelings right now.
Barnaby,
Yeah,
comprehend languages lasts an hour.
sure does.
Okay. Yeah, he looks at you and in Draconic, and I don't know if you would know this or not, but it's not going to hurt. It's a really archaic form of Draconic, not Draconic like it's spoken today.
That makes sense.
Asks who you are and why you're there. He stops what he's doing and looks at you guys and asks why you're there.
Neat.
mm,
So the tricky thing is, I can understand him, but I can't necessarily speak the language. That's fun. How do I get through this?
He looks at you, being all perplexed, and he repeats the question in, again, a very archaic form, but in Elven.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Which, Solomon, you can just speak. So,
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah, so Barnaby kind of steps forward and he's got his hands up out to his sides and he just says in Elvish, we're here seeking a cure for the frozen waste? What is it?
Frozen
Frigid woe.
Frigid woe.
frigid woe.
Frigid woe. I kind of stumble over the translation for frigid woe a little bit.
And he asks, why do you want to know about frigid woe?
We've been tasked with obtaining a cure for some people who fell ill after some thieves took some things from this place.
And it's spreading.
Let me see here. Trying to decide. Give me 1%. I'm sorry. Someone give me a persuasion check.
Yeah, I think I've been talking.
Yeah, do it.
You know what? This feels pretty key. I'm going to use my other portent dice to make my result a 16, so that my persuasion result is a 19.
Nice.
Okay. He knows where the cure is. He tells you it's in. I'm sorry, I'm keep losing my spot here.
You're doing great.
He tells you it is in the curative laboratory, which, as he describes it, is where is it?
So I didn't catch that.
Curative laboratory?
Yeah, and it's where?
Which is right over
Oh, okay.
over. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh,
And he warns you against going into the. He says that's a bad idea.
Oh.
oh, thank you.
Thank you.
What does this person look like again?
He looks bad.
Hold on.
He looks real bad.
It looks like a walking TPK.
Yeah, it does. It does. I'm so glad diplomacy won out here, because that thing looked like
This
it
might
could
show
just.
you guys too much, but we'll just show this quick.
So like some kind of a white. That was going to be my first guess. Yeah. Nope.
There you go.
Nope.
Oh. But he's intelligent and he's not attacking us outright?
No.
You guys convinced him not to.
Very true.
And Barnaby closes the door very politely and like kind of makes like suddenly all the fear he's been just like bottling up just like completely takes over his body. He's like, okay.
He's like, oh my god, how long is he experiments?
Let's get what we came for and leave.
Yeah, let's open this door. But you see, it's the first one that's going to be trapped. Let's just open it. I think it's locked. Okay.
On the outside of that door, I would say I would write with my ink, be friendly.
The next day, he goes outside to like, he goes for his morning smoke or whatever. He closes the door. He's like, what the fuck? Those guys write on my walls? What the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so what are we doing at this other door?
Scratches. We need it unlocked.
It's okay if I imagine the white was Iggy Pop.
Okay.
That makes sense in my brain.
Am I unlocking the freaking door again?
Sure.
Yep.
Okay.
You're our best door unlocker, and you're really good at it. I guide you.
Roll 1d20 plus
4.
6.
Or plus a d4.
No, it's d6.
No.
Plus a
I'm
D4.
going to
Sorry,
spell again.
d20 plus 1d4, right? Plus.
Yep.
Okay, got it. 18.
That is good enough. The door is unlocked.
Hooray! I'm not going in first this time.
I open the door. It worked for me last time.
Yep. Yep.
Hooray.
Yeah. Let's just go in.
Oh, it's underwater, y'all.
Cold wind howls through the collapsed east wall of this huge chamber, whose far side is completely submerged under seawater. A dense bed of kelp grows up from the submerged floor, obscuring any sight of what lies below. Broken glass and remains of shattered tables floor on the dry section of the room.
Oh dear.
Dee, what's your passive perception?
Passive perception is 13.
You notice a stone chest fell into the floor and submerged in the water against the back wall.
Can you ping which back wall you're talking about?
I'm guessing it's back right. Helps if I use my pinging tool.
Pinging tool? Right,
We're gonna say it's over here.
Oh, guys, there's a chest under there, and I think we can get it. Do I see anything else in the room? I'll roll a perception check.
Give me a
perception. I'm gonna guide myself for this.
Ooh, look, it's a lake.
Okay. Are we going in?
Unnatural 20.
You notice 4 giant crabs.
Y'all, this room has an
Crabs.
STD. I was gonna say, yeah, this room has an STD. Yeah. Okay. I think we and
there's a bunch of.
I'm assuming the crabs are in the water.
Yes.
Okay.
I suppose you know where they are now. Let me.
Okay, friends. I think we need to fuck up some crabs.
Fuck up some crabs. We're gonna eat good tonight.
We'll parlay with the undead scientists, but the crabs who are just like there.
Well, are they attacking?
Okay, then I will.
You can do whatever you want.
I will. To here.
Okay.
What happens? If I try to talk to them, they give me.
Yeah, give me an animal handling check.
Great. 8.
Go like this, and they look at you menacingly.
I stick my tongue out at them.
Oh boy.
Okay, baby.
All right. I'm gonna move here. Tallman's gonna move into here.
Okay, I'd say you get close enough to the water. Roll initiative for me.
Great.
Oh, of course, now I get an option.
That is 18. That is 20 for me.
20.
Hey. There you go.
Grab the lantern. There we go. Giant crab.
You should be.
Okay, everybody got their initiative in?
You entered mine for me.
Oh, I didn't do mine. Hold on.
Unfortunately.
Weird. Roll 1d. 9.
Okay.
You're an upset baby.
Okay, cool.
Oh.
Coleman, what's your dex modifier?
2. 2.
Well, actually, it's you two. You guys can decide who goes first,
I
you or
mean-
him.
I will go first.
Okay.
Unless Colin really wants to. And I will. Oh fudge! I will cast Sacred Flame at the one closest to us.
Okay.
Dex save, please, of 13.
Fails.
Okay. Takes 6 points of radiant damage.
That's one of those we rolled all night.
Yeah, I haven't rolled very well on the attacking.
Colin, your turn.
Okay. Attack with my longsword. Oh god, that is 13.
13 misses.
Damn it.
And it is their turn. The one in front of you is going to attack you, Colin.
Okay.
A 16 doesn't hit, does it?
Nope.
Okay. Let me... Yeah. He's going to move here and attack you.
Oh dear.
Oh, jeez. That is a 7.
17? That doesn't hit.
Yeah.
It's a miss. God
That's a miss. And D,
damn it. Oh shit.
that is a 17.
Yeah, that hits me.
Okay. 5 points of claw damage. Bludgeoning.
The claw.
That seems weird that you make. But whatever.
It doesn't know how to use pinchers. It just hits
I
me with
guess. Stretches.
Scratches is gonna. Let's see. Is there any crab unaccounted for here who's not being attacked?
Any of
They
them.
got a pretty good L going around, folks.
Okay. I guess I can go over here. How about this one in front of me, below me?
Sure.
All right. I'm gonna give that one a good swing with my rapier.
Okay.
Actually, wait a minute. Hold on 1 second.
I think D is more in jeopardy than me.
I can go help her out. That's okay. Let's go with the short sword for this one. It doesn't do as much damage, but I think it might be a better weapon somehow. Hold on 1 sec. Yeah, I'm gonna try it with that ornate dagger instead, not the rapier.
Okay.
All right.
Do you have stats for the dagger there?
Coleman, were you just saying I should go help D instead?
I would. I don't know. What's her health looking like now?
I'm fine.
You're fine?
I mean, I took damage, but I'm a sturdy little.
Okay, well that's your call. Whichever.
I'll help you out, D. You help me unlock the door, so I'll help you get rid of this crab here. Roll 1d plus. Wait a minute. What is this? Oh, this one is a +7 to hit. 22.
That hits.
1 sec. 1d4 plus 7.
For 7 damage. Okay. Barnaby.
I cast sleep. I cast sleep so that it affects. So I'm going to cast it from here so that it affects about everyone in this here block.
Okay,
I'll note that.
our comrades.
Yeah, including our comrades. But here's the thing: Coleman is immune to sleep because of his Fey ancestry. And
yes, I am.
The dice are probably not going to go high enough to really affect D. If they do,
What are your
we'll
current hit
slap
points?
her away.
13.
13, okay.
Should be fine.
And it goes from lowest to highest, right?
Yep, from lowest to highest. Let's see here. 5d8 that I rolled. And I got a result of pretty damn good. 20 for the amount of hit points that I made go to sleep. Starting from the lowest, going to the highest.
That's a little icon, but those two.
Okay, great. I put 2 of them to sleep. My job here is done. And Errol, on his turn, will take the dodge action.
Okay.
Have that.
I see it go to sleep. And I'm going to be foolish. I'm going to run around. And I'm going to go in the water and see if I can get to that chest.
Okay.
Okay.
So where do you go?
Where is your chest? Like over here? Oh. Mhm. I would go around like this way.
Okay.
Um.
So that's 5, 10.
Hmm.
The water is difficult terrain
Okay.
because of the seaweed.
Yep, I didn't mean to move that far. So 5, 10. I can get 12.5 feet. And I will say, actually, if I'll dash. So that'll be just my action. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Can I get to like?
The water is 5 foot deep.
Okay. So I'm treading water.
Okay.
Okay. If not,
Yeah, it's difficult terrain, and it is freezing cold.
well, we got to get it somehow. So
What's your con score?
Constitution is 11.
Good to know. Coleman.
Okay. I'm going to do what I always do. I'm going to go for this one.
Okay.
Do we have? That is 16.
16 hits.
All right. For a 8 slashing damage.
Okay. And it is the giant crab's turn. The 2 that are awake are both going to attack you. Coleman. $15 and 11. They both miss.
Okay.
Scratches. This one right in front of you is. This one is asleep. These 2 have been attacking Coleman.
Okay, so the one right in front of me.
It's asleep. You'll wake it up if you hit it.
All right. Well, where's this one that's attacking you? Over here?
In front of me.
There's one here.
Right there?
Yep.
All right. I'll
Yep.
come over and smack that one around a bit.
Okay.
21.
21 hits.
Seven again.
For 7 points of damage. Okay. Cool. Barnaby.
Sorry, I was off looking at some for a second.
No worries. This one just took a whack from scratches.
Has this one been hurt at all?
Yes, neither of these guys are looking terribly great.
Great. So I need this one to make a wisdom save, as I told the dead.
Oh, These are really wisdomatic crabs. But that's a fail.
Great. Then you take a discrete amount of damage. Maybe 4 necrotic damage.
4 damage, okay. Errol?
Errol is, yeah, he's fine.
Okay.
He's going to take the dodge action.
Deep.
All right, I continue to swim to the chest.
What's your speed?
25.
So you can get there with your movement.
And I'm at chest.
Yeah, I'll say you're.
Can I swim with it?
No, it's built into the ground.
All right. I'd open it.
It's locked.
Of course it is. I told you it was full. All right.
That's your action to try to open the chest.
Fine. Am I still? Am I popping back up? Water.
I should hope so.
All right. I pop up out of the water, and you guys just hear me say, "Fuck," and that's it.
Okay, Gollum, your turn.
Okay. This guy again. Oh, that is 15.
15 just hit.
It hits.
Yep.
Okay.
You know what?
And that is 7 slashing damage.
You have 1 hit point.
All right.
Okay, so it's this crab's turn, and it is going to. Oh, how does sleep work again? I'm not looking at the spell in front of me.
So they are, they're unconscious. Let's see here.
Is it just a set amount of time, or do they make a save?
I believe it's a set amount of time. It's duration 1 minute.
Okay.
Let's see. Undead and creatures immune to being charmed or unaffected. Okay. Falls unconscious until the spell ends. Sleeper takes damage, or someone uses an action to shake or slap the sleeper awake.
Okay. So yeah, this one is going to.
I know you're very excited.
An 18 hits, right, Jenny?
You have an image? Where did it?
What's that?
18 hits.
Yeah, it would. Yeah, it hits.
4 damage.
Oh, I'm down to 4 hit points, guys. This is not good.
Hold on.
You're in the middle of water and difficult terrain.
Hey, help!
You're treading water. Good luck doing the.
It's a verbal.
It's only verbal?
Yes, that's my feeling word.
Okay.
I will double check.
Your turn, Jenny.
My turn after I just got bonked.
Yep.
I think I might need to disengage. I don't have a whole lot of hit points left. So I'm going to disengage back to this corner.
Okay.
And that will be my move.
Barnaby.
My goodness. Let's see here. Suppose I ought to get closer at least. There's just the single crab left.
Well, then 2 that are asleep.
Okay. Pull the dead on the other crab.
Okay. That's a fail.
Okay. And he takes.
I hear you, buddy.
Takes 3 necrotic damage.
3 necrotic damage. Okay. Errol, do anything?
Errol dodges.
Okay, Barnaby. I'm sorry, D.
Okay. So, I see my friend Scratches get hit, and I'm going to cast Healing Word whilst swimming
What's the range?
60 feet.
Okay.
And that
Sorry,
is going to be.
you broke up.
You got that, Jen?
You got
You get
7 more hit points.
Oh, hooray! Thank you, Dee.
You're welcome. And I mean, my healing word was just fuck, 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 fuck. And I continue if the DM would kindly move me in a direction with, what half speed I have toward the shore again.
Which direction?
The closest to shore.
Okay. And Coleman, it is your turn.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna whack this
Gonna
guy.
polish this guy off. Okay.
I'm going to attempt to. Oh shit, that's not gonna do it. 12.
12 misses. He's going to attack you. Damn it, with a 9.
No, you need to do better than that.
Scratch, it's your turn again.
Well, I got some more hit points, so I guess I could rush forward and beat up a crab.
Okay.
Isn't this one still alive over here?
Mhm.
All right, let's see if I can hit him. $20.
That'll do it. And honestly, I know your min damage. He's dead.
What?
I know your minimum damage.
Yeah,
There's
6.
no way you couldn't kill him.
Yep. So he's dead.
So that's your turn. Barnaby.
Great. I'm going to cautiously go up to the crab that's asleep right here. I'm going to take out my dagger, and I'm going to just pierce my dagger through its brain in the soft spot.
You auto crit, so give me damage.
This is probably going to be a terrible fucking idea, actually, but. Oh, well, okay. So here's the thing. I actually don't have a dagger. I thought this would be a little bit more just we are just cleaning this up. So I think that
I'm sure you can borrow a dagger or ask some.
yeah, for now I'm going to assist. No, I mean they're already giving advantage. I don't know. I'm just gonna stand here. I'm good. Errol's good too.
Okay, D.
The other two are sleeping.
Mm-hmm. I say we
Then
leave them.
I am going to.
You've got a locked chest and only a minute on a locked chest beneath the water.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean this is easy. Coleman just needs to crit both of them, and we're done.
When are they When are they waking up?
Another
Probably about 45 seconds.
Oh fuck it. Okay, fine. Well, not me yet.
All right. The only one I can get to is that one. Can I attack it from that square?
Are you going to attack it?
Well, I mean, guys, we have to kill it, right?
yeah.
Are you going to auto crit on it?
Of course not. So would an auto crit work for touch face spell? Or is it only physical damage? Like
Only physical damage.
okay. I've been dissuaded. Never mind. I'm just going to stand there and I'm going to say, guys, the chest is locked at the bottom of the wall.
Okay, call him in.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna. I guess I'm gonna smack this one.
Okay, you automatically
You
crit,
okay?
so just roll damage and double your dice.
Oh Jesus, that is 4. That is 8.
Thank you. It's dead. Crab's turn. He's still asleep. Scratches.
Are so that do we just leave the crab that's still asleep? I mean, he's not
No.
doing anything. Nope.
Nope, we don't. It's gonna wake up.
All right, I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna go over there and hit it.
Okay, so what are you attacking? You automatically hit.
Okay, I automatically hit. I'm attacking it with
So
my
roll,
dagger.
roll damage for me.
I'm rolling damage. 7.
So that's
14
actually
damage.
no 9 damage.
Oh, 9. Okay.
Double
Did
the
you add
dice.
this? Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
funny.
Sorry.
They're dead.
All right.
All the quabs are dead. You're out of initiative.
Excellent.
You're the only one that can go down under the water
Yep.
and open the chest.
Yep.
Barnaby takes this opportunity to go through the crabs to figure out which ones are going to be still edible.
All right, so I'm the one
I like
who's
it.
swimming
Yeah.
down and opening the chest.
What? Yeah, but I would.
You're the only one.
I'll cast
go ahead,
guidance
Katie.
on you again before you go.
Okay.
Okay. So first thing that happens is Jenny is swim walking over there. Barnaby, give me a. What do you want to do? Investigation or perception?
Sure. I don't know. Cook. Investigation.
For
Where
this
is
one.
that chest? I can't see it.
No,
I
you
got
can't
an 8.
see it.
You got an 8.
Yeah.
They all look about the same. They all look at least semi-salvageable.
Great. Take them all with us when we go home.
Crab salad. Woo!
Oh, this is
All right.
dinner tonight.
Scratches
They
is
are,
at the chair.
giant. You probably don't want to carry more than 2 yourself.
I mean, I got a couple other strong backs here. Everyone just grabs one of their crabs and go.
Mhm.
Okay, sounds good. So, Jenny, go take that lock.
Okay, so I'm sorry. What was my lock pick again?
So it'll be dexterity check plus your proficiency bonus. So your roll a d20 plus your dexterity bonus plus your proficiency bonus
Plus the guidance.
plus a d4. Yes.
16.
That is just enough to get it done. It's up.
Oh,
Hooray!
To reveal. The chest is again packed with fine sand and contains 20 doses of frigid antidote and an Irat's eye.
Let's grab all those and haul them to the shore.
If possible, Cam, if you got a second, do you mind just listing that in the chat? You're breaking up a little bit.
Yes. 1 second here.
I believe it was 20 doses of antidote, and I don't know what it was. Some eye, which I don't know what that was.
An Airsat's eye.
An airsat's eye.
What's an air
Oh,
eye?
cool.
Oh,
What is it?
I don't have a picture of, I guess.
That's neat.
I would say. Well, Barnaby, you can identify that, right?
I can too.
What's an
Okay.
airsat's eye?
Someone tell Jenny what it is.
Brett, what were you saying?
I don't have identify the spell, but
I do, and I would ritualistically cast it whenever I had a moment. But
You should all be looking at it now.
there's nothing there.
There's nothing there. Yeah.
Bye.
Okay, well, whatever. I'm swimming back to shore, and where's our quartermaster?
Right here.
I am gonna hand over some frigid woe antidote and some ersatz eye.
Maybe you don't want to hand over the ersatz eye.
No, I'm gonna hang on. I'm gonna hang on to the ersatz eye because
that sounds cool.
Because it's probably pretty and shiny and cool. But
It's an artificial eye that replaces a real one.
Yeah.
While it's embedded in your eye socket, and you can see through the tiny orbits. So
yes.
Yeah, that picture's not working.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not working.
Fine.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
Yep. So quartermaster has 20 vials of antidote.
Sure does.
And because I'm feeling generous and because she was such a help, I tossed the ersatz eye to D.
Ah, that's so cool, and I just scared my baby. That's amazing. D starts like totally geeking out and thinking it's really cool.
Excellent. I believe this actually concludes our business here, doesn't it?
Yeah, I suggest. Do we need a short rest here, or do we just head out?
Well,
I mean,
No, let's just
at
head out. I
this
think.
point, for what it's worth, you guys are like literally less than half a mile from the sled.
Yeah, let's just head back to the sled.
of course,
Everyone
like
grab their
D's
crap.
like there's so much of this place that we haven't looked at yet.
We have people that are sick that need this antidote.
Oh,
I'm
We
right
can
there with
come-
you, but
so
We can come
cool.
back another time.
Okay.
Hey, you got
Okay,
an
so you
ersatz eye
guys-
out of it.
You guys head back to the sleigh and make your way back to Eiselfrost.
The methods
before
don't bother
I-
us.
Before I leave, on the door where I said "be friendly," underneath it, I say, "I hope you have a really good day. Your research looks really."
Yeah. The methods do not bother you. If you
Okay,
don't
cool.
bother them.
Yeah, we head back to the sled
Okay. Someone roll.
and have a big crab picnic.
Someone roll a D4 for me.
Got it.
okay, I will do that. Oh, you got it.
No, go for it.
Okay. I'm rolling a 4-sided dice, and the result is a 4.
4. The weather is beautiful on the trip back.
Nice. Everything's just really kind of turning up, huh? I hate to ask,
Hey,
but how do we know that this is antidote for frigid woe?
It says antidote for frigid wall in ancient Elvish.
Perfect.
Plus,
Yeah.
that hideous white wouldn't lie to us.
Oh, he's a solid guy.
So you guys, arrive back in Syrinlia. And what do you do?
Oh, are we supposed to meet with the broker? The
The buyer.
Yeah, the buyer's supposed to do the transaction, right?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, this is where I think I have a little bit of a hole in my memory because...
That's correct. Do you guys
Okay.
visit the buyer?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
As soon as
And you
possible.
sent them with all of the antidote?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Like constant or game. The only hesitation she has is like, is there any way we can try to replicate? Like, can we send this anywhere where it could potentially be studied and replicated? Comes back.
Well, it's going to Palebank Village.
Yeah.
And it will be in Palebank Village, and they need max.
Yeah. I would I'll write a letter to say if they have any leftover antidote and they could spare one vial for study in case we need to create more.
Okay. The buyer puts all of the antidote and their own note and Dee's note into the stone chest that's by their chair. And then they get up and they make you guys some tea. And you all sit around and have a... And then all of a sudden, kind of out of nowhere, the buyer kind of looks...
Yeah.
And they get up and they go over to the stone chest and they get a pouch out and hand you a pouch with 200 gold.
Oh, neat.
And a nice little certificate.
Neat.
And that concludes our adventure, guys.
Excellent. We did
Yay.
it.
Well done. Thank you for tagging along with me on that.
Yeah, it was fun. That was fun. I got to beat up some monsters.
Do you guys want to go ahead and split up the 200 gold just to make it fairsies in case we come back to these guys?
Yeah, I would suggest you guys do not throw away these.
Okay.
This
What that
isn't something we're going to do anytime soon again, but
Yeah, so if
keep
everyone
your feet around.
Yeah, if everyone just adds 40 gold pieces, that's equal shares with a little bit going towards that party fund.
All right, that sounds good to me.
Yep.
Thank you, Cam.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Cam.
thanks
This
You're
is a lot of
welcome,
fun.
guys.
This was great fun.
Yeah.
This was fine. It was nice to be able to finally play this after 40 years. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.